Dreamers, happy Friday. Another beautiful, hot, blessed, and grateful day over here in Sunshine State of Florida. I hope you all had a phenomenal week so far. And today's topic, this is going to be a good one. Today we're getting into the 6 reasons why this is the best industry to be in, especially right now with so much going on in the economy. Inflation is spiking like crazy. So again, I'm going to get into exactly why we've been partnered up inside of this industry for years, impacting, because Grant Cardone, he actually wrote a best-selling book. And if you've never read it, one of my favorites, the book is called Sell or Be Sold. And the whole book is very simple, right? We're either on one of these sides to keep it very black and white. So we don't have any gray areas. It's either one or the other. In life, we are either selling something or we're being sold. And if you notice, when somebody's actually selling something, there's money coming in. But when money is being sold, most of the time we have money coming out of our pockets and we're actually losing money. So it's either one or the other. So I knew getting out of college, I had to figure out a way on how to go ahead and get on the right side of the equation, but not just to go ahead and sell anything, but to find things that really give value. Right? The great Jim Rohn says, service to many leads to greatness. So when we look at great companies, like look at the iPhone. iPhone didn't really have to sell us this phone. This is a phone that all of us are going to use anyways. It ended up being a phenomenal invention for the good. So again, there's a way to go ahead and utilize it for a good cause. Cedric Dreamers, it's great to see everybody. Grateful to be alive. Grateful for the fam. Grateful for God. Another day to go ahead and grow and get 1% better than yesterday. So yes, fired up. Let's go ahead and get into it. 6 reasons why this is the best industry to be in. Again, this is huge. You're gonna get a lot of value. Make sure you got your pen and paper out for this one. You ready? Number 1, it doesn't even matter if you're introverted. You see, if you're somebody, you're like, well, D, I'm kind of introverted. I don't really like talking to people. I like being kind of to myself. I like really having my own space. Well, you see, I was introverted at the very beginning too. I wasn't used to making videos or talking to a lot of people. I definitely wasn't used to speaking in front of a lot of people, but I actually learned from John C. Maxwell. You see, he created this training, not myself. And he says, if you're introverted, that means you can actually use that to your advantage. That means you're great at connecting. You're great at being able to seek to understand and listen, okay? So if you're introverted, that can actually be good things out of this industry. Number 2, the second reason why this industry is absolutely phenomenal is some people might say it's risky. It's risky. Well, at the end of the day, waking up is risky. But you know what Jim Rohn said the biggest risk in life is? He said the biggest risk is not ever taking a risk. So at the end of the day, this is one of the industries that we can go ahead and learn a skill in an economy that is shakier than ever, and we can go out and create our own economy. So you call that risky, I call that pretty smart, right? That's number 2. Number 3, some people might say, well, this industry is saturated. It's saturated. There's a lot of other people doing it. Well, this is actually where this gets really exciting for us. You see, in our industry, there is auto insurance, home insurance, life insurance. We all can name the major companies, but who knows the major companies for prepaid legal insurance? Aha. You see, 80% of millionaires, they just did one thing. They caught a trend before the masses. Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Uber, Netflix. So you talk about catching a trend, kind of like crypto. We are literally in that same exact scenario right here, right now. So that's number 3, is saturated. Number 4, some people might say, well, there's no warm market. I don't have a warm market. Well, let me allow you to think about something. Did you ever notice anybody building their business that their mom or their father was their $1 million check? That was the one that took them to $1 million business. In fact, it's actually the opposite. When you start getting into the game, you'll notice that we'll make more impact, more income with strangers often than most of the time our best friends and closest friends. That's why the saying is, it takes strangers to celebrate us before our best friends come back and actually support us. Drop a 2 down below if you can relate. I know I can't be the only one. That's huge, right? Next, check this out. Some people might say, well, I don't have time, D. I'm busy. I've got a lot going on. I don't know if I can make this happen. Well, you know what the beauty of this industry is as well? It's built to do it part-time, right? Most work at Jojo, what's going on? The 6 reasons, Jojo, why this industry is the best industry. I'm gonna go through them again. Number 1 is being introverted. If you're introverted, we can seek to understand. It's actually a strength. Number 2 is gonna be it's risky. At the end of the day, living is risky, but this industry, we can go in and create our own economy. Number 3 is it's saturated. We're actually living inside of an industry where there's only 3% market share. And number 4, there's no warm market, where you're gonna see we make more impact with strangers most of the time than those we ended up growing up with. In fact, I can count on one hand how many close friends I actually have inside of my business. A lot of them were strangers. Okay, next, number 5 is going to be not qualified. Some people might say, well, I'm not qualified to go ahead and actually get into this industry. You know what the beautiful part is? This industry doesn't discriminate. You see, it doesn't matter what our past is, we can go out and create our future. And that's the beautiful part. I know so many individuals, they don't even have my mentor, he literally doesn't even have a bachelor's degree. He didn't even finish college. And I watched him making a 6-figure income with 2 beautiful little girls traveling the world. And it went on to show me that you don't gotta be qualified to make a doctor's income without being a doctor or an athlete. And the last but not least, my 6th piece for everybody coming in today, introverted. If you say it's risky, if you say it's saturated, there's no warm market, no time, not qualified, well, here's the deal. These are 6 reasons why anybody can go ahead and use an excuse. These are also 6 reasons why there's never been a better time to go ahead and dive in and really understand that, just like Grant Cardone, there's only 2 ways this world works. We're either selling something or we're being sold. If we're selling something, we're impacting lives, we're being of service, we're giving back, and income just happens to be a byproduct. But if we're being sold, money is coming out and we're constantly a consumer wondering why others seem to continue growing and many are staying stagnant. So again, 6 keys, fam. Whether we like it or not, this is the blueprint on how the number 1% industry in the world is still succeeding and is just getting started. So I love you, fam. Anything you need, we got your back all day long. Happy Friday. Have a phenomenal weekend with the fam. Take some time to go out, get some nature, get a workout in, recharge. This is an important piece of the process, and get ready because this next 90 days is going to be an absolute movie. Love you, fam. Let's go out and turn these dreams into